Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. The end of the road. The last scenario. The battle for Westnoth. This is the close of the Heir to the Throne campaign. After this, we're going to take a break for Battle for Westnoth. We may come back to another campaign, or maybe some multiplayer matches, I'm not sure. It's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed revisiting this, but let's get on to the end. Here we overlook the city of Weldon, the great city, the ancient city, the city of evil, the city of good, the city of men. I have not looked upon this city for 17 years. This is Delphador speaking, by the way. 17 years ago, when I should have been at the height of my power, but my strength failed me. I failed, and I cannot atone for it. The battle had been long and hard. We had been defeated. Eldred was slain, but I knew that Ashavir's wrath would be great. Many innocents would be slain. I had to save the monarchy. I had to save the princes. I made haste to Weldon before the guards of Ashavir could get there to carry out their evil orders. But I failed. I was too late. I entered the chambers of the youngest prince, Prince Conrad, just as one of the evil ones ran him through. All was lost. The heirs were slain. Only Ashavir and her daughter had any claim to the throne. Of course you're surprised by this, but it is the truth. In haste I vanquished the evil ones who had committed this foul deed. Then I took the little prince's broken body and away I rode, far away to the land of the elves. So this is, of course, the plot twist. Conrad, we've seen this a little bit telegraphed in the last few episodes. Conrad is not, in fact, the prince. Parandra had a human baby there for some reason, who they had saved. And it was decided that they would pretend that this child was Conrad the prince who had been murdered, and he would rise to take the throne and overthrow Ashavir, despite the fact that he had no technical birthright to the throne. Now, of course, it is a little bit interesting in our modern era to look at Delphador, the ardent monarchist, and all of this, but nonetheless, now I see that fate has made a different choice. Despite all of Ashavir's evil, this Lisar is fit for the throne. She is the rightful queen from a long line of kings, stretching all the way back to the seafarers of old from the west. So now let's not tarry here any longer. The dawn breaks. The time has come for the heir to the throne to claim it. So it is Lisar that we will be putting on the throne here. And now it replays this little boink. Alright, so the last scenario. And here is Ashavir, the Dark Queen. So the rebels come at last to face me while most of my army is off fighting the fickle clans. And here's Sir Ruga, the one clan lord that we beat in the last scenario, is a loyal Grand Knight who shows up to help us. So the clans have arrived to unseat you, pretender. And Lisar tells her to surrender. But Ashavir, such a treason my reign must endure, but endure it will. Give the throne to your daughter, we even hold the scepter. At which Ashavir goes crazy and tells her guards to kill us. So, this is a straight out fight. The last scenario, nothing matters but winning here. We have a human general, a human cavalier, the top level cavalry commander, an orcish warlord, and Ashavir, the Dark Queen. She has powerful magic, but all you have to do is kill her and the scenario is over, which is of course a little bit difficult, but can be done. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go grab that. This is a straight out slugfest. There's no defensive terrain over here. This is the scenario where you pull out all the stops. So we're going to get Elrian out. I'm literally just going to recall all of my level 3s in order. We're going to bring them all in. I'll skip the merfolk. Mage of Light, yes. Assassin, yup. Alright, and let's see what the enemy brings out. The enemy will bring out a ton of level 2 units, but not a whole lot of level 3 units. So he's got a Dragoon over there. He's just recruiting straight horsemen. And yeah, mix of level 2 units, duelists, etc. Kalens. Now, we don't need to push out to claim villages because money doesn't matter in this scenario. So we're just going to kind of push up a little bit, keep our mage power slightly behind the line. Mage of Light down there for healing, Raniel up there for healing. Haldiel can be down this way. And the secret here is going to be to form a real hard line with leadership behind it. Now, leadership actually doesn't matter all that much since we're pulling out all these level 3s. It'll matter for some things. Let's pull out a second assassin. I do need my hard line front of Dwarvish Lords, who I should have actually put in the front slot there, but oh well. And of course, I will also need my Grand Knights. So, Dwarvish Lords out. Dwarvish Lord. 2, 3, 4. I think I'm missing one. Alright, here come the enemy. Lining up against us. We'll want to, once again, as usual, position ourselves such that we can kill the first line of them with no trouble. Oh, my goodness. He's coming in with the crossbow. Saruga. And yeah, we want to kind of pull back a little bit to let the cavalry hit us first so we can take them on piecemeal. We are going to lose level 3 units in this scenario. Like, that will happen. Oh, he's actually recruited another cavalier. Wow. Oof. And of course, dragoons have that powerful crossbow attack as well. And we've got a royal guard, couple of royal guard. Okay, so Saruga, pull back. We want dwarvish lords formed up along this line. Kalenz could be hit by the 2 cavalry, but he'll be fine. We've got an assassin back there. Dwarvish dragon guard can line up here. We'll put an elvish champion right there, 77 HP. The archers actually can reach us on that line, so let's pull back a little bit so the longbowmen can't quite touch us. Yeah, that's what we want. So now the dragoon can just reach us. So the cavalry can reach us, the assassin can reach us, but the orcish warrior cannot. That is just about perfect. We'll form a solid line of dwarvish lords down there. And then up on this side, we're going to get another dwarvish lord. So many dwarvish lords. It is great. We will get Warven the General. Well, let's get our elvish champions. Actually, let's get our heavy hitters out, because once again, we're using almost entirely level 3 units. So leadership is not terribly relevant right now. It would be relevant if he was a Grand Marshal and level 4, but unfortunately he's not, so So level 3's out there. We'll get Yitter the Grand Knight out. We'll get our other elvish champion, Nothion. And we're just burning through money like it doesn't even exist right now, but that's okay, because after this scenario, money doesn't exist. Now it's time to bring out some of the knights, I think. So let's bring out Innik the Knight as well. And, yeah, let's let him come at us, bro. Where's the Paladin? So Haldale's down here healing these guys. Ogik is right there healing these guys. Maver isn't getting healed. Okay, yeah, we're going to absorb the charge of the horseman and the cavalier there. The dragoon, I'm sorry. Then we've got 2 more dragoons coming in. Yeah, this should work fine. Okay, they poisoned my dwarf lord. Unfortunate that. We've got lots of ranged magic power up here, so that orcish warrior and the troll should be pretty easy to clean up. Oh, here comes the charge against the assassin. Oof, that was a good hit. Okay, good. Reglock has done his job of not dying. And the line closes in. So what we're going to have to do is pretty much weather the storm. Hopefully, based on the timing here, they're actually going to hit us mostly at night, so the lawful units will actually be debuffed, which is great. And it looks like they've run out of their recruitment, so the flow of enemy units will be slowing down greatly. Okay. Alam Doral took some damage there. I am going to have to be able to cycle units out, because otherwise this damage output will definitely grind through them without too much trouble. Okay, so units healed up. Can we kill him in one shot? Yes. Unless we miss and take a crossbow bolt. Okay, well, fair. These things do happen. Let's pull Reglock back and put a dwarf lord here to try and kill this horseman. Didn't kill him. Okay, that's could be better. These assassins are going to be closing in. I'm sorry, these longbowmen. We're going to have to surge forward against them. We're also going to have Lisar step forward right there, I think. To Scepter of Fire, this orcish warrior. Okay, and Delphador, finish him off. We cannot push too far away from the line because we'll get riggedy wrecked if we get surrounded. We've got a couple of elvish champions we can deploy, and we have a knight. I think this knight can swing down here to get the charge on that longbowman, and that will enable me to wrap my dwarf line forward slightly to finish him off. Okay, so a dwarf line wrap. Great. That dwarf can push forward right there. Haldiel. Haldiel could launch a charge, but I really don't want him to be at risk. So instead, I think we'll put Kalenz and the assassin here at the end of the line, folded back, possibly. Alatel has 72 HP and significant resistances, so I think... Yeah, because he's resistant to Blade and Pierce, which is pretty much all the damage that's coming in. They do have a net. The net and the torch could do some damage to him, but I think as long as we block here, I think he won't die. We can put Haldiel down that way. We have another Dragon Guard, so actually, if we cycle Maver down slightly, we could bring this Dragon Guard out to shoot you. Wow, both Dragon Guards missed this turn. That is some kind of luck. The bad kind, specifically. Okay, and then let's... yeah, I'm strongly tempted to just push and try to kill him. The assassin could get a 13 damage backstab. I think instead let's drive this wedge. Let's isolate these units here. So put another Dwarvish Lord in front there. Wow. Yeah, wow. My rolls have been fucking abysmal this turn. Really terribly awful. Oof. Let's kill this Orcish assassin, because he's hard to kill by any means other than magic. Okay, good. And then the Dwarf Lord can push up, attack you. Okay, that was good. That was solid. You're both badly injured but not dead, which is a really unfortunate place to be. It means you're going to get another round of attacks on us. But at least we've protected Alam Dural. And Raniel can be... once again, magical damage is kind of needed to deal with the duelist. The Great Mage has 73 hit points, so he's not in super bad danger. Up here, however, we might get people concentrating on Lisara and Delphador. So let's put an Elvish Champion up there. Let's get Yitter the Grand Knight to... Who does he want to charge? It would be nice for him to charge that Dragoon, actually. Let's try it. Nope. Fuck. That sucked. Yeah, that sucked. I'd really like to wrap these two units right here. And I think I can do it, but it's going to be a little bit of a gamble. I think what I can do is I can put Trill right here. Hit him with the axes. Okay, so now... Now I think I can backstab to have a good chance to kill him. Okay. Now, Haldiel can come here. Let's actually move Kalenz right there first and Fairy Fire. Kalenz is at a little bit of risk of getting wrapped that way. He's actually at a significant risk of getting wrapped. So let's put Haldiel right there. Saruga down there. So we're just kind of pushing the line forward a little bit. Oagek, the Mage of Light. So Raniel can be... 45 damage is going to be very, very hard for them to inflict in a single round. Notheon. Let's move Notheon up to here. Raniel right there. I'm putting my important units at risk, unfortunately, which I shouldn't be doing. And Oagik can come right up there to provide healing support. And then, let's recall some more high-level units, shall we? Let's recall a Huntsman. Let's recall an Elvish Marshal. Let's recall another Elvish Marshal. Let's recall an Elvish Avenger. And a Sharpshooter. And what the hell, let's recall our General Werven. Okay. I think that might be all I need. Let's move Conrad out just in case. Okay. Okay. Ouch. Ouch. Do not kill Delphador. Okay, they didn't kill Delphador. Delphador is gonna have to fall back, though. This army is a blender, but... Okay, traded damage fairly evenly. I think I'm gonna lose Yitter. Yep, I lost Yitter. Okay, I told you I'm gonna lose level 3 units on this map. Shock Trooper coming in with the mace and just absolutely whiffing. But definitely gonna have to be cycling units in and out. There's no other way to do this. Especially if you're like me, playing aggressively and not recruiting chaff. I'm just bringing out all those high-level units we've been saving up, man. I mean, come on now. How can you do anything else in this scenario? You've just got to bring out the big guns. Oh, man. He killed an Elvish champion. That duelist. Oof, that duelist is good at his job. Admittedly, the Elvish champion was wounded, but still, taking down an Elvish champion in a one-on-one, mano-a-mano duel like that, impressive stuff. You got to give him props. Ashavir may be an evil queen, but she does hire the best people. Undeniably. Okay, so. Speaking of, let's talk about who we need to put where now. Who is in danger of dying? Alam Daral is in danger of dying. 60% chance to kill that guy. No chance to kill that guy. Narasil is actually also kind of in danger of dying. Elrian and Raniel are fine, but Delphador is damaged. So we're going to need to pull back. In fact, I think I need to pull the whole line back slightly so that I can work my new recruits in seamlessly since they have full health. So Delphador needs to fall back. I do not want to push forward right now, especially since it's nighttime. Oagik can fall back similarly. Elrian, I think this is the line that I want to be the front, because that's where my units can fall in. So Alam Daral, Raniel can pull back to here, I guess, in the second line. So let's see if we can push these people back, because they've kind of infiltrated our position. I do have an Elvish Marshal to give leadership to me. That would still only be 30 damage. So let's push forward and try to Dragon Staff that guy. There we go. That's the shot. Pull you back. Try to Dragon Staff you. There we go. That's the shot as well. Then, we need to get rid of this duelist. You have Marksman and you have Marksman. So, you should be able to kill him. There we go. And that means I can now put Dwarvish Lords in these positions. That guy I would love to deal with ranged attacks as opposed to melee attacks, but you I would like to deal with melee attacks. Push you forward. Battle Axe. You come forward to shoot him. Excellent. And let's actually see if we can finish you off with a knight. There we go. Excellent. Now, down on the flank here. We'll worry about that in a second. I have most of my forces concentrated down here. My lineup here is sort of skinny. So let's push up my Elvish Avenger to get some bow shots off. And Warven and Notheon. So we'll fall back Lisar, fall back Sanin the Elvish Champion to prevent myself from being flanked. So I now have a very solid continuous line. Nobody can be attacked by more than 2 units, which they should be able to survive unscathed, relatively speaking, more or less. Warven only has 50 hit points. So, let's pull... I may actually pull Conrad back for another round of recruitment and replace him with Harrenhal. I think I'll do that. So let's put Harrenhal in that slot. And then we can recall up... I don't really want those merfolk. We can recall a Red Mage. We can also recall our Elvish Heroes and Knights, which I think will be the best. No, not recruit. I can actually recruit Knights now, as I mentioned. I can just straight up recruit Knights for 40 gold. But I have Knights that I can recall, so I'll do that instead. We can recall you. We can recall you. We can recall EU. And we have a Dwarvish Thunder Guard we can recall as well. Warvin has 50 hit points. Narasil has 51. Let's pull Narasil to right. I don't want to leave Elrian unprotected, so I can put Notheon in that slot. Put Notheon there and finish him off. There we go. And then Elrian can blast you with Fireballs. Okay, that worked. Then Reglock, stand right there for healing. Warvin, pull up this way. Notheon might go down because they might be able to concentrate on him, but we don't have... We got the Trolls. The Trolls are actually my most dangerous enemies at the moment. Down on this flank, Sir Ruga faces some danger. We also have Trill, the Dwarvish Lord. Sir Ruga has been slowed, which means he does very, very little damage. Kalenz has a nice ranged attack that could deal with this heavy infantry. So let's pull him down to the flank to do that. Excellent. Then Sir Ruga. This assassin could poison this goblin pillager, which could be very, very useful. Trill, I think, can take another turn sitting there. And I have one Dwarvish Lord who can either fill a gap or push forward. Let's actually push forward slightly and attack this crossbow. And finish him off. And then this assassin can get the backstab, but probably will die if he does, Anowin. Let's instead just bring him up and poison. And Sir Ruga can take the hit. Especially if we move down Haldiel to heal him. And then Loflar can be right there, where he can provide leadership to Innik, the Knight. I think that'll do. So who might I lose? I might potentially lose Notheon. Other than that, I could potentially lose Eikatin. No, I don't think I could, actually. If the longsword... Yeah, I think he can just fucking tank it. Because I don't think these attacks don't do much damage to Dwarvish Lords. Yeah, I think he can just... Even if he gets hit by every potential attack, I think he can tank it. Elrian has enough hit points to not die. Lisar has enough hit points to not die. Because the club against Lisar does, 14 damage. So that would be 28 if it hit twice. And then only one other square could attack. So this horseman, I think, would be the other most possible. And that would be 14 per attack. So yeah, she can't die. Sanin can't be flanked. I think we're not going to lose anybody, but we might lose Notheon. And Sir Ruga isn't in a position to be attacked by anything dangerous. Okay. Yowza. Okay, they're flanking us. That was very smart. Oh god, no. That was very, very smart of the AI. It was a low percentage gamble, but it was worth taking because of what's happening right now, because they're rolling my flank. Yep, here it comes. Here comes the pain. Gonna lose another unit. Yep, there he goes. Fuck, they completely rolled my flank. I didn't think their odds of accomplishing that were so low. But they pulled it off, so here comes the hurt. They really are sacrificing a lot of their horsemen doing this, though. Their cavalry corps is taking a beating. But I have to keep those units alive, because those, of course, are my leadership units up there. So Delphador and Lisar cannot die. I have to fall back and reform along the hill, because I don't think I'll be able to kill all those units this turn. Down here, situation totally under control. Up here, this is a mess. This is a fucking mess. And I am going to have to sacrifice units to get it back under control. But the important thing to do right now is to kill Erort, ideally without taking much damage, and extract my leadership. Okay, so we have got a little bit of healing done. I think, since I've got these units I just recruited on hand, I think Delphador can probably kill Erort if he moves down to there. Okay, Erort's dead. That lets me extract. I definitely need to extract Oagek. I've got these 3 Elvish heroes who can help me form a line, and I've got a knight who can countercharge that horseman. So let's do that. That might just be a fucking sacrifice. But we'll do that. Let's kill that Orcish crossbow as well. Okay, good. So now we're reforming the line. The line is going right back up. Yeah, the line's going back up. Alright, that's fine. That worked out okay. We've also got Reglock, this assassin. Oagik can probably tuck in. I don't want Lisar to be surrounded on 3 sides, though. So Lisar needs to pull back there, I think. Or we need to fill that slot with somebody else. I don't really want to fill it with Wraithel. I can put Dalim up there. But let's drop Lisar back. I don't want an Elvish Avenger to be standing on the corner either, is the thing. But we can pull this Elvish Avenger up here to shoot the troll. Could we potentially kill a troll doing this? Killing trolls is super, super worthwhile if we can pull it off. We've got Reglock, we've got Lisar, we've got Wraithel the Red Mage. We even actually have Narasil that we could put up in that slot. Although Narasil is injured. We could put Narasil here. And he can only potentially take 5 damage. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, great. Then Warven. Notheon. What I want to do is kill one of these trolls and form a solid line of 3 units. That would mean putting Reglock up there. Wraithel right here. 65%. Lisar behind. That's better. Actually, I don't think it made a difference statistically. Okay, that's fine. And then we can put who in this slot? Lisar or Oagik. Whoever we put there has a chance of death, because they will be under attack by 2 units, and one of them will be a troll who deals a fucking ton of damage when he hits. Now, slowing the troll could be highly effective. So I could put Raniel right there and slow the troll. Will be under attack by a Royal Guard, as well as probably a ranged unit. 9 times 4 is 36. I don't like that. But what we could do here is if we can cut down the potential damage output, we could put Raniel right here and slow this troll. So, in order to do that, in order to cut down the damage output, we need to either kill or like tangle up these units. Oh, we just have to put a unit there, which we can't do without killing the troll, which we can't do. Why don't I put Lisar there? 65% chance to kill the troll. If we were to kill the troll, that would enable us to push units in front of her. Lisar has 52 HP and damage resistances. So 15 from the troll, so he could do 30 to her. I don't think anybody else can reliably do 22 damage. The worst case scenario would be actually we put Lisar here and almost but not quite kill the troll, because then the troll could attack, Lisar could kill it with retaliation, and another unit would come in and have a chance to kill. I think instead I'm going to put... if I leave this open, I'm accepting that Wraithel and also Narasil might die, and that could open up a gap that could cause Lisar to die and allow them to attack Delphador. That I can't really risk. So I have to either put Warven here or here. Let's put Warven here and just crossbow the troll. And then Raniel can be right here and slow the Royal Guard. And Lisar can shift back. We can slow the Royal Guard. You can blast... who? Let's leave the Duelist, because his damage output is actually pretty low. Let's blast with this Horseman. And, yep. There we go. Dead Horseman. Excellent. Dragon Staff. Yep, Dragon Staff. Excellent. Good Dragon Staff. Love it. Like it, love it, gotta have it. You can shift up. So now we're opening a slight gap in the middle of the formation, but we can fill that with our back line units. You, sir. So you are damaged and poisoned. I can kill you with a charge, probably. Oh, no, 24. Oof. 26. There we go. Killed him with a charge. I can now kill you with a charge. From here. Great. And now we can wrap the southern flank, because our Dwarvish Lords can lead the charge. We'd also have this Dragon Guard. Come down here and Dragon Staff him. Nope, never mind. We've got a Knight who can level up by killing one moderately badass enemy unit. Let's hit him with the hammer, actually. Yep. Okay, kill him. God damn it, Innic! Come on now! Really? I really had to roll 2 misses in a row right then. Oh my god, I am salty. I am a salty Sam right now. Yep, okay, that's fine. Yep, that's good. Great. Kill him. Thank you. Kill him. And, step and... Nope, not gonna kill. Step and backstab. Step and backstab. Great. And then you can push and battle axe him. And then you can push and battle axe him. Gonna lose a Dwarvish Lord or two in the process of doing all this, by the way. It's just gonna, I mean, it's just gonna happen. Like, there's nothing else to be said about it. Okay, and then this Elvish Marshal. So our bottom flank is breaking apart, but that's because we've actually crushed the southern flank of the enemy and are pushing them back. Up here, might lose Wraitho. In fact, losing Wraitho is quite possible, and she's going to be the one they target. So this troll is going to attack her. And almost kill her. If he hits twice, he'll pretty much kill her. Now, what I devoutly hope is that the troll misses once, this horseman comes in, tries to charge, gets whacked with the stick, and Wraithel levels. That would be hilarious. Hilarious and fantastic. The other way I could do this, actually, is I could put Lesar right there and shoot him to death. But that would be sacrificing a level 3 to save a level 2, which doesn't really make sense. Lesar has more damage output already. Or similar damage output, at least. And let's come around here and see if we can kill him. 64%? Yeah, go for it. There you go. Excellent. Level 3 units are fucking blenders, man. Oh, wow. They're trying the flank thing again. They didn't actually go for the mage. And Heifer the General is attacking. I think the army is making somewhat suboptimal targeting decisions now. They're concentrating their cavalry on trying to kill Lothlar, who is actually really a secondary target. They might do it, but... Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, that was what they were trying to do. Yeah, they're gonna kill Lothlar. Yep, there he goes. Alas. Rip Lothlar. And they're bringing in more duelists, and my Dwarvish Lord just leveled up and healed all his health. I need more magic damage. I don't think that troll is attacked. Nope, I guess he just decided not to attack, which is an interesting choice for a troll in that situation. Kalenz is a little bit in danger, but I think we can save him here. Nope. Not with that guy, at least. Let's move you actually step forward, because we're going to reestablish a line here. I could charge down this general with Saruga. That would be sort of hilarious. Let's kill you, please. Thank you, Grand Knight, please. Love it. Now, you, we definitely need the marksman to get rid of you. To avoid your fucking dodge chance. He didn't avoid your fucking dodge chance. I told him to, and he didn't. High chance to kill. There we go. Great. And... nope. Once again, double misses from the Dragon Guard. Not a fan of what's happening right now. Not a fan at all. Notheon, step down that way to kill him, please, so that you can kind of perform a blockading function. You are the worst. I'm sorry. That was a despicable failure. That was the fucking dodgingest horseman I think I've ever seen. Now, Wraithel, if you would kill me this troll. Thank you. And level up to an Archmage. Nice leg, by the way. I can now backstab this horseman. Let's get Lisar out that way. There we go. Dead horsey. And this longbowman. Let's assassinate him. Great. Elvish hero, Tiritomad. We actually need magic damage. Well, once again, we need magic attacks to take out the duelist. So Raniel. I don't need you to magic damage him. I need you to slip down this way to help this lot take out the enemy remains of the enemy cavalry corps, because they are causing a nuisance. Let's just try to charge this dragoon out of the way. Okay, charged that dragoon out of the way. Great. That means we can bring up our marksman to shoot at who? At the Royal Guard, I think. And charge him to death as well with Saruga. That would leave Saruga somewhat exposed. But there's not a whole lot of guys around here who can really kill him, and I still have all my dwarves to move. Well, there's not a whole lot of guys to kill him around here unless he misses 2 charges in a row again. Jesus Christ. You see what I have to deal with. You see what I have to fucking put up with. Let's go in with the axe against the general. Okay, well, 3 hits when it doesn't matter so much. Let's get Kalen's way around there and seal the deal. There you go. Kalen's killed a general of the Empire. He has definitely done his duty. This Dwarvish Lord can wrap around down here. And, well, we could probably either finish off a Cavalier or kill the Royal Guard. The odds of actually killing the Royal Guard with this guy are very low, but we could then surround him with the Assassin. Let's just form the line, I say. Clonk, clonk, clonk. Clonk, clank, clonk. And then the Assassin can come over here and backstab you. Not without taking 13 unnecessary damage, but you know, these things happen. That's the problem. That's the fucking problem. They will kill Kalen's. Okay. Okay. I actually need to back up a turn. Well, let's see. I'm gonna take the gamble. I'll see. If they kill Kalen's, I'll have to go back to the last turn. This is just a mispositioning thing. What I needed to do was I needed to get one of these units down here to block them from going around Saruga, because what I didn't keep in mind was these guys, since they have 8 and 9 movement points, they can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They can get around Ruga's area of influence, zone of control. So let's finish out the turn real quick, and then we'll handle that situation. Raniel should actually probably dip down here. Elrian, finish you off. Or not. Delphador, don't do anything, please. Tiritomad can go over here and hit this guy with swords. Delim can come out and hit this guy with swords. 50% chance to kill. Not bad. Not bad, worth a try. There we go, killed him with swords. This Elvish hero can come out this way and hit this guy with more swords. And then we can have a knight come out and launch a charge. Excellent. And then that clears up actually the whole northern front. So now Delphador can come up and blast this guy with lightning. And then we could finish him off with the general. Boom. Excellent. Gone, done, and dusted. And Oagik can move out. Okay, so yeah, the northern flank is completely cleaned up. The only question here actually is, are they going to kill Kallens? Which they may well, because the AI loves doing shit like that. But let's end the turn and see. Yep, they're gonna come kill Kallens. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. They fucking killed Kallens. Yeah, okay, I have to restart the turn. Alright. Well, that's my own fucking fault. Like, what can I say? Alright, so, start of the previous turn. Hopefully we can do this one without getting our vital characters killed. I'd like to level up Wraithel again. Here. Thank you. Archmage, don't need a Silver Mage at this point. Archmage, Lisar should probably stay in cover. We can get you up to shoot arrows at him. Yeah, shoot arrows at him. Backstab, we could give the kill to Worven. I mean, it's possible to level Worven up in this scenario. Not much point to it. Only a 47% chance, yeesh. Yeah, I think we're actually going to swap him out for somebody who has a higher chance to kill. That's a 47% chance, but that is a 64% chance. There you go. Alright, now go in with the sword. We're just going to work our way down from the top. Another 47% chance? What is this? What's your chance? 40? Yeah, try it. Okay, there we go. And you can come up here and ensnare him. Or not. Or you could accomplish nothing with your fucking life. Oh dear. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, good. That worked out just like last time. I think we're just not going to push quite as hard as we did down here. But we can get this knight out to Lance Charge. Let's burn him down, I think. And then we can get Nothyon out. We can leave the Duelist. The Duelist doesn't do all that much damage. We can get Lisar over here to Scepter of Fire him. And then this knight can finish him off with a charge if he doesn't die from the Scepter, which will only take 3 hits, so yeah, so he's done. Now Worven, who's been sitting there leaning on his sword, now we can completely wrap the northern flank. Yeah, so we can get you over to lightning him. Okay, and as long as we kill both of these units and block for him, the blocking is the important bit, should be fine. Okay, good. And we can put the healer right here, and flail attack, maybe? Because we can block with Nothyon and Anathythis, as long as we actually remember to do that. Conrad, does Conrad need to be recruiting or recalling anybody else? Let's do another round of recalls. We can get our Sorceress. We can get a Druid to have another healer. We can get a Thunder Guard. We can get another Knight. That's all the recalls we need, and then we can recruit 2 more knights. It's too bad you couldn't recruit knights at any other point in the series here. Let's go whack this guy with our sword a little bit, or not. Wow, he's a dodgy bastard. Just one dodgy bastard. See if we can kill him. We can kill him. Good. Alright, so now you can wrap this way and blow him up, hopefully. Because taking out and blocking up the cavalry is vital to keeping Delphador alive. That longbowman also has to be blocked and or killed. So that's going to be a process. Let's get you around here to backstab him, shall we? Or should we have you backstab the cavalry? Let's backstab him. Okay, we might lose this guy now, but these things happen. And Lance Charge. Nope. Alright, Warven. Do your thing. I'm sorry. It's frustrating. It really is frustrating when it happens. Fireball him to death, please. Thank you. Delphador can still be attacked by these 2 cavalry units, so we've got to block them up. Which we can do by shooting them with guns, ideally. Oh, that's not a gun shooter. That's fine, that works too. Yep, that works too. Now why don't you shoot him with a gun? Shoot him with a gun. There you go. That's 1 cavalryman shot with a gun. Oh, no, only 1. Okay, well, we tried. Lance charge? Yeah, lance charge. To remove the mobility. And fairy fire, 4 hits will kill him. There we go, he's dead. We still have the Royal Guard to contend with here. But it shouldn't be too much of a problem. And we can bring in our champion to finish off this longbow. There we go. That frees things up a little bit. And Delphador is now unattackable by anyone. In fact, we can even put this healer right over here to keep him healthy. Oh no, he already has a heal. Let's put the healer right there to heal up all these units that are somewhat damaged. And we can come over there and shoot this cavalryman down. Or not. This guy's going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass, because that 4-hit longsword attack is pretty powerful. But we could bring in a Dwarvish Lord to fight him. That would do some decent damage. Who's he going to attack if we don't, is the question. Let's actually swing around this way. That heavy infantry and longbowmen are going to do something for sure. Let's swing around here and finish off this cavalry. There we go. And now, we do have Hefford the General, but he actually does less damage than the Royal Guard. So let's fight the Royal Guard first. That's more important. Could he be killed in 1 charge? Not quite. Ooh, that's frustrating. That is kind of frustrating. I do need to block for Kalenz to make sure that he can't be attacked here. Because it's possible, unlikely but possible, that one of these units could finish him off. So let's just fight him with the sword. 13% chance to kill. It has a higher chance to kill if we charge him, but we would have to hit both hits, and we take a lot more damage back. So I'd rather just sword at him. Close, really close actually. And if he attacks the Saruga, he's very likely to be killed. Okay, that was a lot better turn. Unfortunately, we let the commander get back to his home. Oh no, I think I'm gonna lose my... Yep, I'm gonna lose him, I think. No! The dodgiest, Anowin. My god, you monster. What a beast. Anowin, bringing it home. Alright, now. Hit him with your sword. And hit him with your lance. I like how the Grand Knights don't even have a lance-lowering animation. It's sort of hilarious. I don't like how they miss. I don't like that. That's not fun. Hit him with your lance, please. Especially because Knights do have a lance charge animation, so it's funny that Grand Knights, the upgraded version, do not. Delphador... Actually, Lisar, it's appropriate for you to be blasting people with magic. After all, you're the rightful queen. And get my knights charging forward. And my Dwarvish Thunder Guard and my Elvish Sorceress. Okay, so you've gotten back onto your castle. I'm not honestly too worried about you. Can I shoot him? I could dagger him, but I'd rather just shoot, because there's no retaliation. Even if I miss. Okay, and shoot him. There we go. And now we can move one of these Dwarf Lords to take that terrain, where he'll be in relatively little danger. Throw a hatchet at him for free damage. And the rest of you... Yeah, clump up around a healer real quick. That includes you, Saruga. Haldiel, you can come up here and heal some of these people as well. Conrad, stand near the healer. You can retaliate against any attacks, so that's fine. And my friend Anowin does not want to take that village because he'll be badly injured. But I can go there. Anowin can go there. Raniel can come over here. Dolphador. Various other injured units. Narasil can push up. Elvish Hero can push up. Warvin can take that village, where he can only be attacked by this longbowman. Tiratamad can come forward. You can stand right there where you can get heals. Wraithel, the newly crowned Archmage, can advance, and Elrian can stand right there. And at this point, it's just cleanup. Don't shoot arrows at me, you rude bastard. Wow, he lived. Slightly lucky. Alright, many heals. Heals for everyone. A heal for everyone, and everyone gets a heal. Was there anyone who really needed to level up? You, sir. I won't quite level you, because you need 11 experience. Just knife him. Wow. Okay. Just knife him badly and get you know, stabbed in the process. Just trading arrows here. 37. Yep. I hate the way that always seems to happen. Right when I really want it to not. You won't even kill him. You do two less damage than is necessary to kill. That's hilarious. Hilarious and terrible. Hefford. Alright, move the healer forward here. Yep, just like that. And let's get a few blockers in the way. Oh, God. Where's another healer? Healer and healer. So healer and healer need to split up. So we can have all the people being healed by some healer or other. Yep, be healed. You can just stand back here not really participating a little further. Saruga wants to be healed by this healer, actually, because he won't be shot by arrows up there. Lisar can form part of the battle line, as can Warvin, as can Tiritamad. Lisar, actually don't be there, be right there. You can go up there to take that. You can stand on the village. You stand next to one of the healers. Keep pushing our infantry forward. And Wraithel the Archmage can come here into the second rank. And this Grand Knight can be right there. And these knights, I can't quite launch a double charge. But you can go take that, Elvish Sorceress. And this other knight can come down here to occupy a slot. Like that. And you can come down that way. And we'll have magic range damage that we can use to give him some what for. Actually, Haldiel will also come down there. Yeah, and he's level 3, so yeah, Haldiel, just fight him, because you'll level up if you fight him twice. And heal all of your damage. So yeah, all you have to do is not die when he attacks you next and you'll level. And then you can hit him with your sword. Actually, that's a 64% chance to kill. Do it. There you go. Killed the general. Fantastic. I love it. And Reglock. You can just stand right there. Yep, just do that. Ashavir is really recruiting a lot of longbowmen. I think probably in an effort to counter my cavalry. Or more likely just because the AI is programmed to do that. But it is time to die, Ashavir. Definitely time to die. Oh, he's 31 hit points. Here. Yeah. There you go. Grand Knight. I think I now have more Grand Knights than I entered this scenario with. Because I've got Saruga. I started with 1 and then I think 1 more recruitable, and now I'm up to 2. 36. I would like to do some damage first, please. And whack. Come over here and shoot him. Wraithel. Blast him to bits. Excellent. Now, Lisar, it would be super appropriate. It's super appropriate to do this. Lisar will take to the bridge to face her mother and the rebel forces, and while she's doing that, my other troops will move up over this way to stop this orcish general from coming to help. Yep, there we go. Raniel can run up that way. We'll get Saruga and Delphador and Nothion by her, as well as that marksman and that injured assassin. Oagik will come up there. And we'll put a couple of Dwarvish Lords and Kalens near him. And that Dwarvish Dragon Guard, we have a healer right here who can be there, and we can go boop, 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 boop. And you can go take a village. And the sorceress can advance, and Conrad can advance near Lisar. And we're leaving a Dwarf Lord behind because we have too many. Alright. But we've destroyed the royal army. Oh, wow, she's coming down here. Ashavir is avoiding her daughter. No, 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 no. We will not. We're going to end this right now. If you're coming out of your evil castle, evil queen, we will finish you rightly. Do it to it. Take this, witch! And the Scepter of Fire. Aw, no text? Oh, no! Mother, I swore to end your reign of evil, and now I shall. What a turn. What a face heel turn from Lisar. What a complete flip-flop. Daughter, I built this kingdom for you. It has all been for you. Ashavir, that's a lie. You were just fighting a fucking battle against her. You're a monster, a murderess. It pains me to kill you, Mother, but you have chosen your own fate. For Westnoth! Lisar strikes a killing blow. And so passes Ashavir, the Dark Queen of Westnoth. We've won! Yay! Alright, Lisar, no need to get all weepy about it. So much blood, so much death! For justice. Okay, we've taken victory. Tomorrow is a new day, friends. Let us build this kingdom anew. And that is the end of the scenario. If you look at my stats, finally, on my very last turn, I inflicted more damage than I would have gotten. But overall, once again, I was unlucky in this scenario. It's funny. Really, really funny. Lots of recalls in this scenario. Almost all level 3, a couple of level 2s. 3 advancements, total of 6 losses. 2 Elvish Champions, 2 Elvish Marshals, 1 Grand Knight, and 1 Knight. An expensive scenario, but, of course, well worth it. If we look at all scenarios, I was still slightly unlucky overall. Overall, I inflicted about 600 less damage than would have been expected. And I took about 170 more damage than would have been expected. So close, very close. Still overall slightly unlucky in this playthrough. But the battle for Westnoth has concluded. And that, my friends, I believe is the end. And so the Dark Queen's reign was ended. Lisar, daughter of Gerard II and heir to the throne of Westnoth, was crowned queen and bearer of the Scepter of Fire, which she would pass on to all her successors. Her reign was long, and she undid the evil deeds of her mother. Delphador became Lisar's High Counselor, advising her in the most important matters of state. He lived until a ripe old age and was granted a royal funeral, after which he was buried in the royal crypt in Weldon. Kalens returned to his home in the north, and never again returned to the lands of men. Conrad became a noble in Lisar's court. He married Lisar, and together they had 2 sons and a daughter. The bones of the young Prince Conrad were retrieved from the elves and buried in the royal crypt in Weldon, which Conrad visited to pay homage every week. The end. That is it, folks. That is Heir to the Throne. Even in the last scenario, that the campaign couldn't help but throw me that one twist where the AI just really went all in to kill one of my key characters. But you know, that's just how the game is, and sometimes you just have to take the rough with the smooth, as it were. Thank you so much for watching me through this playthrough. It's been great fun. This, as I said at the beginning, this is one of the games that was important to me in my childhood, that I played a lot of when I was younger, especially when I was in high school and then just going into college. You know, this would be 14 to about 8 or 9 years ago. And I've always come back to it every now and then. just because it really is incredible. I mean, obviously the quality is slightly uneven at times, but it really is incredible to see a game made with this kind of quality, completely free, just made out of the goodness of people's hearts, out of their interest in the project. It really is amazing. And in any case, like I said, I'll probably be doing more Westnoth in the future. There'll be a little bit of a break from it on the channel. I want to take a look at some other things, some other older games. Obviously, I need to keep doing the Dominions 5 stuff because that's great fun. But this has been a fantastic adventure. Thank you so much for sharing it with me, and I will see you all in the next video.